Peace to you all who are tuning in to this episode of Let's Talk with Zay podcast. Welcome to the fourth episode. This is the fourth episode of Let's Talk with Zay podcast. Then welcome to you all. First of all, I just want to say thank you to you all who have been supporting me through this past month or two since I started the podcast. I appreciate everyone who has supported me since then. I appreciate everyone who has supported me, who has been there for me, who has been here for me. I appreciate you all very, very much. So just getting straight into it. In this podcast episode, I just want to talk about how time, present, and future is all the same. So basically, I have made a TikTok video about this, and this is what made me want to, record this podcast episode because a lot of times, just like we always put things a lot of times we always put things in the future or we think, something like has to take a long time for it to come. But I want to just give an example and just talk about just as far as like my knowledge just on things as far as like how past, present, and future is all the same. So let's just say, for example, just in the sense of me recording this podcast video, at some point, like right before I recorded this podcast video, it was the future. It was the future because it was something that was going to happen. It was something that was, what we consider as the future is something that's to come. And like literally right before I recorded the podcast, right before I picked up this phone and started recording, this was going to be something that was to come. Now that I'm recording it, it's what we consider as the present. Once I get done recording this and upload it on YouTube, that's going to be considered as the past. So the reason why I say past, present, and future is all the same, because every single last moment at some point in time, it was a present. It was a future, and then it's the present, and then it was the past. So it's knowing that literally at all times, every single last thing that is and every single last thing that ever will be is happening right now at this very moment. Because at any given point in time, any given moment and point in time, literally something can literally be right here at this very moment. So that's so important just as far as like for when you're praying for something, when you're manifesting something, not putting things in the future. That's a big part that's the main reason why I say past, present, and future. It's all the same because when we want something, when we desire, when we're praying for it, when we're manifesting for it, like the best thing to do, like the quickest ways that I've been able to get things and manifest things and achieve my prayers and things like that is being thankful for the thing that I desire in this very moment, bringing my goal to the present, not putting it in the future, not saying like, oh, it's going to come. Like, no, saying that it's here right now at this very moment, saying that I'm grateful and happy for it at this very moment, because it puts the goal right here. It puts the goal right here in this physical, right here in this physical present moment, in the present moment that you're in, it puts the goal where you're at, it puts the goal where you're at. It doesn't put it in the future. It doesn't, just put it for some time that you like, for some time that you don't want to come, because anything that we desire, most people don't want to have to wait on things that they desire, and you don't have to. You don't have to, and the way that you don't have to is literally just about being grateful for some things. Yeah, now some things, you'll have to take physical action steps on, and take physical action step on those things. But like the best thing to do is to not ever put something in the future. Not ever putting something in the future, just throwing it like understand like it's going to be something that come. Like, no, us being grateful and happy for things in this present moment is what's going to bring the things to us. And that's all pretty much that I have for today's episode. I thank you all for tuning in on this week. Oh yeah, and so ever since I recorded the first episode, I've been having to release and record the episode every other week. But from here on out, I promise that I have my word to it, that from here on out, that a podcast episode will be getting dropped and released every single last week, every single last Saturday. And I appreciate you all who have been tuning in, who have been supporting me, who have supported me through the past few years, who have supported me on social media, YouTube, whether it's in social media, like I said, whether it's YouTube and TikTok. Those are two main platforms that I'm on. I'm on Facebook, but I don't really post much about what I do as far as like the videos and things I talk about on there. The main thing that I post on is TikTok, and I'll leave my TikTok link in the description. And I just want to thank you all for tuning in just on today's episode. I pray that you all have a great, amazing day and weekend and be safe as well. And I'll see you all next week.